Mother's Day and Mom's Torture. It was when Gattu and Chinky's dad was going out of town on an office trip. Kids, don't bother mom. And along with sports, focus on your studies as well. I will come back within a week. Grandma is coming to give you company, okay? And take this money so that you can eat whatever you want. Dad gave some money to Gattu and Chinky and went away. As soon as their father left, their mom's torture started.
Gattu, Chinky, you are still sleeping? Get up, you have to go to school.
Mom, please give 5 minutes more.
Did you forget what your dad has told you? Do not bother mom. Get ready immediately. I will drop you at school.
Dad too used to adjust. Whenever we used to get late, he never used to go to office without dropping us at school. You too let us sleep for a while. Then you can take us to school.
I am your mom, not your dad. Wake up soon, otherwise you won't get anything. No breakfast, no lunchbox.
On hearing this, Gattu Chinky got angry and got up from the bed and started getting ready for school.
I have kept both your lunch boxes in your bags. Pick your bag up and come down. I have called the taxi online. It will be here in a while.
Dad used to carry our bags to the car. Then why are you asking us to pick our bags?
I am not your dad. I am your mom. Stop repeating the same things over and over again. Let's hurry up.
Seeing this harsh treatment of their mom, Gattu Chinky almost started crying.
We won't go to school with you. If not with me, then with whom you will go?
With Hari's father. We will go with him.
Mom also got angry after hearing this.
Go with whoever you want. Don't bother me.
Saying this, their mom got furious and went inside the kitchen. Gattu Chinky also got angry and walked out of the hall, and their grandmother kept watching all this sitting on the couch. After Gattu Chinky's school ended in the evening, they came outside for returning back to home. That's when Hari came running to them.
Hey man, I'm really sorry. Dad is stuck in a meeting, so he's not coming to pick us up. My mother is coming, and that too on her scooty. But the 3 of us won't be able to go on that. If you say, I can tell my mom. My mom will call your mom, and then your mom will also come to pick you up.
Hearing this, both of them said,
No need of that.
Then what? Gattu and Chinky started walking towards their home.
Hari's mother is so nice. She came to take him. Our mother could have also come to pick us up. Why will she come? She doesn't love us at all.
While talking to each other, both of them reached the Bhola Kachori Center, whose kachoris were famous in the city.
Bhola has opened his shop for the first time after lockdown. Now we will go only after eating kachoris. Yes, Papa has given us lot of money.
Then what? Both of them ate kachoris and paid the bill to Bhola Seth.
Mom also likes kachoris. We should take some kachoris for Mom also. No. She doesn't think about us. Then why we will think about her?
Then Gattu and Chinky came back to home. Grandma was waiting for them in the hall.
Here you are. Where is your mom?
Hearing that, Gattu and Chinky were shocked.
Where is Mom means? Isn't she at home? As soon as she came to know that Hari's father would not be able to pick you up, your mother went to school to pick you.
After hearing this, Gattu and Chinky got upset.
Grandmother, we came back walking, but we didn't meet Mom on the way.
Grandma calls Mom, but her mobile was out of network. Seeing this, Gattu Chinky became even more upset. Gradually, it became night, but their mother didn't return back home. Gattu and Chinky came to Grandma and started crying loudly.
Grandmother, when will Mom come back? Grandmother, we want our Mom back.
Gattu and Chinky kept crying for a long time and slept weeping in Grandma's room. It was 9 o'clock in the night. Gattu and Chinky were sleeping when they heard a conversation between their mother and grandmother.
Today I was so worried. And then the security guard told me that children had left for home. Even my mobile was out of network.
What were you doing for so long? If you would have come straight to home, then you would get to meet the children. As soon as the guard told me the children had left for home, I also started walking towards home. Then on the way I stopped at Bhola Kachori Center. Thought to take some kachoris for the children. I stood in the queue and that's why I got late.
Hearing all this, Gattu and Chinky's sleep went away. Both of them realized their mistake. and jumped off the bed and went straight into their mom's lap and started crying. Baby's Makeup Part 2. In a city, there lived a girl named Baby with her mom and dad. Baby's father used to go to the office and mother was the housewife. Along with this, her mother used to run a beauty parlor. She had a small parlor in their house itself, and the women of the neighborhood used to come to her to enhance their beauty. This is about one summer. During the summer holidays, Baby used to spend a lot of time with her mom in her parlor. She used to play with the things of the parlor and also used to look after her mother's work. Summer means the wedding season. During those days, her mother used to have a lot of women around in the parlor, and she used to get really upset after managing Baby along with the women.
Baby, I have told you 1,000 times, don't touch anything that belongs to the parlor.
What happened, Mom?
I can't find the brush.
But I never touched the brush.
I know, while playing you must have kept it somewhere and now you have forgotten about it.
Don't worry, Mom. I will help you in finding the brush.
No need. I will find it. You go, play with your friends.
Poor Baby got angry. She wanted to see her mother's work. Whenever any customer came to the parlor to get a facial or makeup done, they used to get really happy after seeing the workmanship of her mother.
Wow, I look so beautiful. There's magic in your hands.
Hearing this, along with her mother, Baby also got happy and also got impressed with her mother. One day, Baby was gossiping with her friends.
When I grow up, I will become an IPS officer. I will become an actress. Baby, you say, what will you become when you grow up? I will become a beauty parlor owner like my mother.
Friends started laughing after hearing this from Baby.
Why are you laughing? Actresses and IPS officers don't do makeup or what? Do you know how good my mom is at doing makeup? I will also become the best parlor owner in the world like her and earn a lot of money.
Such were the dreams of the Baby, just as cute as her. A woman named Miss Braganza used to come to her mother's parlor. Miss Braganza was bitter and angry woman. Whenever Miss Braganza used to come, Baby would run out of the parlor. Not only Baby, her mother was also afraid of Miss Braganza.
What are these? Why these eyebrows are not done properly? And why do you use these kinds of cheap products? And what is the purpose of your child in the parlor? From the next time, I don't want to see her in the parlor. Understood?
Such was Miss Braganza, the villain of our story. One day, Mom had brought a lot of expensive makeup items from the market and went out, leaving it in the parlor. Taking advantage of the opportunity, Baby came to the parlor with her friends and started playing with stuff lying around. Suddenly, one of her friends' attention fell on the makeup items brought by the mother.
Wow, makeup items. Hey, it's all there. Baby, you want to be a parlor owner like your mom, right? So today you have to do our makeup with these makeup items. No, Mom will get angry. Just do a little bit. Your mom won't get to know.
And then, Baby agreed and started doing their makeup with the stuff her mom had brought. Just the way her mom would do.
Wow, we are done here. Now it's your turn.
Two of her friends started doing her makeup. And they finished all the makeup stuff while playing. When her mother came to the parlor, she saw that all the makeup items were over. Seeing the makeup on the baby's face, her mother understood everything.
Sorry, Mom. We finished all the stuff while playing. Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
But her mother did not say a single word to Baby. She stood upset. 5 minutes later, Miss Braganza came. Seeing her, Baby hid behind Mom.
Come on, I'm getting late for the wedding. Do my makeup quickly.
When her mom told Miss Braganza about the makeup items, Miss Braganza got furious.
What did you say? You're out of makeup items? Do you run a parlor or a vegetable stall? This is your forever drama. You just spoiled my mood. We had to go to this wedding. Now how am I supposed to go looking like this? I will complain about you, and I won't pay a single penny of yours. I'm closing your account from today.
Miss Briganza scolded Mom even more, and then she left. Baby realized her mistake. Her mother was crying. Before Baby could say anything to her mom, she left. For the next 2 days, Baby's mother did not talk to her. She just kept crying. On the third day, the baby went to her mother and said,
Mom, please, talk to me. From today, I will never touch any of the makeup items. I promise. I have learned a lesson that one should not touch someone's belongings without their permission. I have seen. Otherwise, what happens? Mom, please.
Hearing this, her mother's heart melted, and she hugged Baby and started crying.
మరిన్ని వివరాల కొరకు మరియు సందేహాల కొరకు మా హెల్ప్ లైన్ నంబర్ను సంప్రదించగలరు. ధన్యవాదములు.